Hi, I'm Maria. Welcome to my studio. I'm known as VeloSews on social media. This is my studio, so welcome to VeloSews Studio. Happy 1st of May. It's my version of Friday Sews today. I'm wearing the white drill fabric that I got from Minerva in, I think it was February, and it's a long sleeve shirt. And here we go. The buttons are from Bangkok. So I've started using the bits and pieces as well as the fabric that I bought on the Bangkok trip. Today I will run you through the rest of the sewing projects that I've done, an update on Sew Organised Style podcast, an update on everything Frocktails, an update on Sew 50. So grab a cuppa. For the sewing catch up, I've made a bunch of blouses and shirts from my pattern block, and this one in particular, this shirt that I'm wearing, is from the bodice block that I created in February, and it uses a drill as well as buttons that I bought in Bangkok in March. March. We're now in May. Time just flies. The other thing is I made a shirt using a black base Liberty print that you'll see here, and the reason I've done that is because I bought it on the last trip we did in the UK, possibly in 2022, I think, or 2023. Anyway, I thought now was the time to actually sew this fabric because I'd like to wear it to Liberty one day. And I've used buttons that were in my stash. So the pinky reddish coloured buttons were what I put on the front, and you kind of can see but you kind of can't. Anyway, I'm really pleased that I got to make it. Thanks to Cloth Edit and Sewn on the Tyne for running Sew April Blouse 26. That's what really got me to sew up all the blouses and shirts in April. Last week I told you about Designer Stitch's new patterns that are going to be launched. Once they get launched, I'll show you the two tops that I made. I'm really pleased with how they turned out, and there may be more in the future because it's a really easy pattern to fit to your body and come up with a style that you can wear again and again. And because it's designed for a heavyweight or medium weight linen, it's one of those classic designs with a bit of a twist that you can wear again and again. Anyway, I'm really pleased that Anne decided to design that particular style. Behind me on the mannequin, I've got the poppy dress that I sewed for Minerva. So the Minerva has got some exclusive patterns, and the poppy dress is one that was released recently. So I've used the Lagoon Luxury print. Now this is a remnant, one of my Minerva remnants. The reason I've kept it is because it's got this stalk on the side, and I really love the fact that this particular print had a dark and a really lovely blue. There we go, there's the blue. And I did do the back darts that are on the pattern and decided to take them out, so I did. And you'll see that I've styled it in a way that I can either wear it with the belt or without the belt. Depending on what it is you want to wear the dress for, this dress in particular, because it's not a traditional day dress with the pockets on the front, I think it's going to be a good one to wear from day to night. So that was the reason why I wanted to use this fabric with the stalk. I think it's a stork or a heron. Anyway, I wanted the big bird, put it that way, and I wanted to be able to wear it from day to night, and I think I've achieved that, so that was really good. Okay, so the other Minerva piece was this shirt, and as you can see, I've styled it with the white trousers that I made from the same fabric, and there's a bit more work that I did on the pants because there was a lot of room at the center front, so I actually took out the zipper. I think I probably took out, what was it, about, I think it was 3 centimeters in total, no, 2.5. So there was about 2.5 that I had to take out because I basically just grabbed the front and thought, okay, that's how much I need. Halved it, unpicked, re-sewed the center front. Anyway, I did it and it's worked out. It's not uncomfortable anymore at the front because I felt like I had to keep wearing a belt. I'm really pleased that I did that. And because I've got the body neutral fitting pants book from Ruth Collins, that gave me some more reassurance that what I was doing was right. Okay, let's move on to the Sew Organised Style podcast. Okay, so on Sew Organised Style podcast, the giveaway of Ruth's book, which is Body Neutral Fitting Pants. You can buy it from Ruth on Substack. So you need to go to Substack and find her account under Ithaca Maven. There's a lot of information there for people who are starting to make pants, but also there's a lot of information for people like me who have made them and think, oh no, that's not working. That's why the white drill pants that I had, I felt comfortable to take out that extra fullness and unpick with my trusty unpicker. We're very good friends. And re-sew the zipper back in, taking out the fullness at that center front seam. I know it might seem scary, but it even gave me a better opportunity to put a button closure on the inside of the front, as well as a hook and eye closure as well. You know, if you're interested in the book, as someone who has sewn for a while, I would say buy it. So contact Ruth Collins for that. Next week, I've got Sheila of Sheilalovesfabric, and it's a very personal episode. Sheila did a lot of sewing for herself and for her daughter, and her daughter was going through chemotherapy at the time. So please give that one a listen next week. The Everything Frocktails account. So here's an update for people who are running Frocktails events. Because the search on Instagram is pretty much terrible, hashtags are not the best way to find accounts. The best way to find accounts is if you tag your post, so tag the photo on your post with the account that you want to be associated with and be found. So my message to people who are running Frocktails accounts is that when you put up posts about your Frocktails account, whether it's to say it's happening, to save the date, tickets are about to be sold, tickets are being sold, here's what's happening tonight, all of those posts that you do about your Frocktails account, I encourage you to tag Everything Frocktails so that people, when they go to Everything Frocktails, they won't just see the dates of when Frocktails events are on, but they will also see all of the things that are happening in your account in real time, and they'll start to follow your account and engage with your account. Today's Over 50 update is all about making sure that if you want to see makers in the Over 50 space, make sure you tag your photo with at share Over 50. So on your post, when it says to tag people, make sure that you tag share Over 50. If you're looking for people in the space of the Over 50 space, go to the account share Over 50 and go to the tag part of the grid, and you'll find everyone there in chronological order. Coming up in May is hashtag SewFrugal. It's being run by Sam Chandler, who is Frugalissima. At the end of May, I'll be publishing my own video blog of the free pattern that I found, the fabric that I found in my stash, and what I've sewn and how that goes together, or how that fits into my style and my wardrobe. Also coming up, you'll start to see the various pieces of fabric that I'm sewing with that I bought in Bangkok. I'm starting to wash all of the fabric that I want to work on first, so that as I finish a piece, I've always got in mind what's the next one that I want to use. I might even do a plan on how I want to use the pieces that I bought. So I hope that encourages you to think that, okay, Maria, doesn't just go around buying fabric and never uses them. She actually uses them. So let's see how that works out. So that's it from me for Friday Sews. My name's Maria. I'm known as VeloSews on social media. This is my sewing studio. And thank you for coming back to VeloSews Studio. I hope you have a really wonderful week. Cheers. Bye.